Many of us dream of doing something great with our lives. But many of us do not know how or where to start. Akala ng karamihan kung may gagawin kang malaki at malawak ang sakop, no? Dapat simulan mo na malaki. And by the staggering requirements of starting something big, most of us become overwhelmed and we end up not starting at all. Palagay ko, mali lang yung simula ng maraming mga efforts eh. Sa halip na simula ng malaki, dapat magsimula ng kahit maliit. We often hear the adage, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. It is basically the same as the one we hear from a chocolate drink commercial, great things start from small beginnings. Indeed, so many great things begin very small. Many of the top companies today began as small or medium-sized companies that were successful in meeting needs in the market, and then they grew very fast in a relatively short period of time. Many franchise restaurants that we know started out this way. Many international charity organizations started with small efforts to help the underprivileged. Large movements begin with a small spark. The anti-gun movement in the US is now being led by young people who were survivors of a mass shooting. But these are just kids. But they are passionate about their cause. And they've been able to draw hundreds of thousands of young people to express their support in a huge demonstration a few months ago. Large churches and denominations today started with one person, empowered by the Spirit of God, to share the gospel to a small group of people. And now these churches and faith movements gather together thousands of people, with some even millions every Sunday. Large things begin with small things. And that is what Jesus himself taught his disciples. Listen to his teaching as recorded in the Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus put another parable before them. He said, "The kingdom of heaven is like a grain of mustard seed that a man took and sowed in his field. It is the smallest of all seeds, but it grows larger than all the garden plants and becomes a tree. The birds of the air can come and make nests in its branches." The mustard plant can grow very large, so that even birds might nest in it and find refuge. The seed, however, is even smaller than most seeds. It is quite surprising that such a small seed can produce such a big plant. This principle holds true in the growth of the kingdom of God. The kingdom of God grows from the planting of the gospel in the hearts of men. The words of Christ can start with one person. It can start with you as you surrender your life to the Lord. And his words can lead to enormous growth and had influence over so many people. And then through you, change the lives of individuals, the lives of families, cause changes in the community, and the Lord permits change an entire society. As we learn the secret of growing large movements from small beginnings, let us never forget, faith matters too.